ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for the last day of September, Tuesday the 30th, wrapping up one of the driest months on record here, under 1/2 inch of rain for Birmingham, and October will start dry tomorrow and noticeably cooler. Let's take a look at some Skycam shots around the state this afternoon. First off, from Cullman. Yeah, it's getting dry. Check out the water there of Lake Gatomo. Water levels are dropping after that very dry month of September. Over on the eastern side of the state, always a nice view coming from Mount Cheahaw. And over on West Alabama, there's a look at the Bryant-Denny Stadium. The north end zone is seen from the Skycam on top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse on a sunny and very warm late September day. But look at the trough developing. Big ridge over the western part of the continent, big trough developing over the east, and that's going to drive a nice surge of cool air down the pike. And look at the contrast. At 1 o'clock, you've got upper 80s through parts of North Alabama. You cross the front, you wind up with 60s over southern Illinois, and then you get up into the 50s and 40s up around the Great Lakes. And we will have that refreshingly cool air mass tomorrow. No rain. I wish we could promise some. It's getting awfully dry, but then again, this is a big week. It's NASCAR week at Talladega, and race weekend ahead. Big football weekend will be dry through the weekend. This is valid through Sunday morning at 7. Heaviest rain over South Florida with tropical moisture there, and up over the northeast and over the northwest United States. And in the in the tropics, there's a look at Laura. That's the subtropical storm over the North Atlantic. That's moving east-northeast. And again, if anything, it's a threat to the United Kingdom this weekend. And you can see disturbed weather over the northwest Caribbean, the far southeastern Gulf, but this big trough will push some very harsh winds over that, so tropical storm formation is not expected there. Let's look at the GFS. This is where we are at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Very high amplitude. Western ridge, eastern trough will be in the cool air. Look at that. We're talking a nice north breeze, cold air advection kicking in. Highs only in the low 70s with a brilliantly sunny sky. Thursday morning, we should be well down in the 40s. As you see there, we'll see a high Thursday afternoon up in the mid-70s. Again, bright sunshine. Friday, same deal, very comfortable. Maybe pushing 80 by Friday afternoon. What about the weekend? No change. We'll stay dry. Each day a few degrees warmer. Saturday, probably around 80 or 81. Lows in the 50s. And Sunday, mostly sunny with low 80s likely. No moisture means no chance of rain. Now, what about next week? The GFS on this run trending farther north. You know, the run we showed you this morning had that upper level low over Oklahoma City. Well, by golly, now it's over Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yeah, that'll make a big difference in our weather. Down below that, just maybe enough moisture for an isolated shower. And then Tuesday, the surface low way north, the trailing front could bring a few showers Tuesday, but certainly that does not look like a big rain event. Not much rain at all, if that's right. And so that's why we always say, let's look at some more model runs before we make any big changes here. And then at the end of the forecast period, October the 16th, the core of the westerlies are still up north. And down below that, that looks fairly benign with some hint of tropical action over the Gulf of California and maybe over the Florida Peninsula. And again, we caution you, we can see some significant tropical systems deep into October, so we always watch for that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.